know how to be humble because my head is like this big. You know? I asked Jim, because I was at Jim's, when he was Citizen of the Year up at the Cavalier, and I said, you know, do I have to give a speech? And he said, no. So I didn't do a speech. So, but I do want to say a couple things. One, I just want to quote John Fitzrandolph right now, who said a lot of other people. Did you see how he emphasized a lot of other people? Every single thing I've ever done is because I really kind of think I love people. Everything since I was a little girl led me to be with people and to join with people and to accomplish things with people. And I think I was 10 when I went on my first march for equality and fair rent and all that stuff. I mean, so, but you join with hundreds of thousands of people and you go out and you get things done. When I was at Cal Poly as a student, we had this issue going on with the downtown, and we kept getting our bikes absconded with. The police would come and take our bikes because we were parking them on the sidewalk. And so Dr. Kreisha, some of you might know, got a bunch of us together, and we all decided we were going to do something about it, and we went downtown on the very beginning of when they used to start closing the streets for, Thursday night. You know, they didn't have it all closed off, but they did close off, I think, Higuera. And we all took our bikes and went and parked them in parking spots and started putting money into the slots and just sat on the sidewalk with our bikes and taking up all the parking places. And it was very effective because within the next week we had bike racks on every corner. Early in college and other times in my life, that joining together with people, you can get so much done. And it's just an amazing, uplifting experience to see something that needs doing and then accomplish it. And I told Kathy when she called me the other day that one of the times that I felt I've always felt great about this community. I got here and didn't want to leave. And I was warned before I came, I won't say who warned me, about small towns and some of the, how everybody knows your business and that kind of stuff. And good luck being in Cambria. Kind of thing. Before I came, I won't say who told me that, but I loved it because if any of you were here in the floods and you watched what this town did after the flood that we had, it was remarkable and amazing and wonderful. And if any of you participated in and worked to keep the Fiscalini Ranch be what it is today, we all deserve a pat on our own backs. You know what I mean? We all did it together, and I look and I couldn't do the bike ride, and I really just do the minutia. These guys do everything. I'm just bossy. That's what he calls me, bossy. I'm just bossy. But I do a lot of the details because I'm detail-oriented, and my son is here tonight, and he has a brain that's probably even more minutia-oriented than mine, but we do see what needs to be done, and then we figure out how to get it done. And then I'm not afraid to ask other people to help me. I mean, the Fiscalini Ranch thing wouldn't happen without Jill and Elise and Becky and everybody else that works on it. And the bike ride wouldn't happen if it wasn't for the entire rest of the committee. And the teen center and the community center wouldn't happen without Art and Norm and Joan Copen and everybody. I could just sit here and name every single person I've ever worked with, and you guys would be falling asleep. But I do want to say that it does take a lot of people, and I do want to say that since John's from Wisconsin, which is the largest beer drinking state in the country, that's why he pointed out the beer thing. I love everybody that I work with in the Friends of Fiscalini Ranch. I love everyone that I get to work with at the Historical Society. I think that Taylor and Sue and the Scarecrow Festival was a very exciting thing to see happen.
Yeah.
I was proud of my husband, Rich, who got together with Rick and John Colgan as contractors and envisioned open space for our community. I think that was a wonderful thing that they did, and that art auction, was wonderful for years and years and years. The Lions Club has a great vision. The Rotary Club has great vision. I didn't know I was going to love animals. My kids were all gone, everybody left, and I had that empty nest thing and thought, well, I'll just volunteer there for the summer. They're a great group of people. I mean, how many people get to say they've held a bald eagle? I've held 2 bald eagles. I mean, then they're just amazing animals. So the rest of the animals are great too, but these things are, you know, you're standing at the table and they're taller than you are and they have sharp things at both ends, you know. I'm just proud to join the ranks of, I asked Bert to send me a list of everybody who'd been, you know, Citizen of the Year in this town, and I think I'm joining the ranks of some amazing people, and all of you are probably amazing too, because all of you either are supporters of those people, you're in their life, or you've joined a committee, or you've done something, or you wouldn't be here tonight. I do want to close, because when you have a microphone in front of you, you get to say anything you want, right? It's like at the Golden Globes, you know, I'm not coming out or anything, but... I didn't think I was going to get laughs. This is kind of great. I'm going to have a new career. No, I do want to say that if any of you have had an opportunity to drive up Highway 1, John and I drove up to dinner the other night, and I would say at least 3 different times when people passed us, we got rocks on our windshield, and you could hear it hitting the car. Yes. And we all know what it's like for bicyclists, because I got to see the letter that Mel wrote to Caltrans. So there is a website called Fix Highway 1, and it's not spelled out highway, it's Fix, HWY, so the abbreviation of highway, fixhighway1.com, and there'll be a link to a petition, and they're going to try to get Caltrans to fix it, because we really do need to fix it. It's going to impact us, it's going to impact the bike ride that we plan to have this summer, we hope, but it's not going to happen. We won't be able to use that route. It's just a liability. If any of you have driven it, if you haven't driven it, go check it out, because you'll get lots of little dents in your car if you'd like to. I just want to say thank you. It's wonderful to be recognized, but I don't expect it. And I didn't expect it to happen, and I don't do it for that. You know, obviously when you do this kind of volunteering, it's because you like what you do. And I don't knit, and I don't crochet, and I don't garden, and I don't have hobbies, and I'm not a talented person, and so I just am bossy. Yeah. Somebody boss, they're going to do it.
Now I understand we have a presentation from our Assemblyman's representative here.
We need to get Marcelle back.
Yeah, Marcelle. Do you want to come forward and...
Sure, come on up. You go ahead.
When he gets done, I'll...
Okay.
Except I don't want the microphone in your mouth.
She means she wants to hear you talk.
Thank you. One more. Just in case somebody's late.
There you go.